Good evening, Priest Lake, or good morning, depending on when you're watching this. As we get ready to start back with some in-person meetings at the church, I'm really excited about that. And at the same time, I know that there are going to be some of you who, whether it's concerns for your own health or people that you have to take care of, or just your travel plans, that you may not be able to join us at one of the in-person meetings each week. So we're going to be streaming our Sunday morning 10 a.m. service week after week. In some ways, that'll be a lot like what we've been doing, but in some important ways, it's going to be different. For the last several weeks, what we've been doing is recording a service ahead of time and then posting it for you to be able to watch. What we'll be doing going forward is we will have a live broadcast of the Sunday morning 10 a.m. service inside the church building. And so the way that you get to that is in some cases going to be a little bit different. So we want to try to make sure that it's as easy for you as possible. And at the same time, we want to have this a little bit, have a little bit of security in this for folks. So what we want to start with is the Priest Lake website. And so Josh Schneider is helping me navigate us through this. And so we're actually looking at his screen here. So you would start by going to plcfantioch.org, which is our handy dandy website that Ken and Kelly and Eric and Wayne got going. And of course, when you open this up, you can see that I need to get an edit made to that initial page because it still says we're not meeting corporately, but in fact we are. So this is our main page. And one of the things that you may not be aware of is that there are a lot of resources that are available that are kind of hidden away for members only. So if you look on that screen in that green bar in the middle, right where Josh's cursor is going, you will see login. If you click on login, it will let you identify yourself as a member for the website. Now, Josh has already got his username and password, but if you don't, you can create it on the website. You click that register button, it takes you to a user registration page where you'll put in your name and your email and make up a password. And basically one of the things that'll let us do is just make sure we don't get anybody random just wandering in and causing issues for us on our website or with our information. Logging in like that gives you access to lots of things, gives you access to the church calendar, gives you access to sending in announcements. But for today's purposes, what it does is it lets you get to the live stream. So once you've logged in, you'll go back up just a second, Josh, where it used to say login, you now see that it says members only. And that means you have logged in. And under members only, you can do an announcement request, a prayer request, calendar, you can sign up for email announcements. But the bottom one there is the one we're talking about today. You can go to the live stream. If you click on that button, it will take you to the live stream. Now, we don't have anything live streaming right now, but if it were 10 o'clock Sunday morning, this link you could click on it and it would take you right into the live broadcast of our worship, our communion, our teaching time together on Sunday morning. Click that, watch it. When it's done, go watch something else. So that's how to get there through the website. And again, I would encourage, if you can, to do it that way, just because it's good for you to also be able to access the calendar and the announcements and things like that if you haven't been able to do that so far. But this will also be available on YouTube, on our Priest Lake Christian Fellowship YouTube channel. So you go to youtube.com and you search for Priest Lake Christian Fellowship, just our church name. And when you do that, a channel will come up that's called Priest Lake Christian Fellowship. Now, before we click on it, if you see that red button over to the right that says subscribe, if you subscribe to the Priest Lake Christian Fellowship channel, I get little emails that remind me when somebody has posted a new video. So you can do that. But you can also just click and go straight to it. When you click, it'll take you to the home page. And if you'll look on the home page, you see a couple videos that have already happened. But you can also see where we've created placeholders, and by we, I mean tech people who are a lot smarter than I am, for the next several weeks. So you just look for the right date. There's June 21st. And if you click on that sometime after 10 a.m., June 21st, instead of the Priest Lake cross, you will see the broadcast of whatever's going on. Now, let's say that one of the reasons that you haven't been able to join us is you're out of town. You're visiting friends in Texas. And so you get home from church with them and you think, I'd like to see what happened at Priest Lake this morning. You can go to the videos tab, which is right next to the home tab. And on that videos tab, you can see every video that Phil's done or that I've done or that any of our worship services, some of the worship sets that folks have done, they're all still there. And they're in order with the most recent ones coming up first. That's the default. You can sort it differently. But if you missed it, then when you come in on June 22nd, the top left-hand video, instead of being PLCF 61420, after Sunday, that will be PLCF 62120. You can click on it and watch it. Or if you really liked it on Sunday, you can go back and watch it again on Tuesday and on Thursday and as many times as you want. So you got two options. You can go through our Priest Lake website. You just have to create a login for yourself there. Or you can go through the Priest Lake Christian Fellowship YouTube channel. Either one of those will let you get access to the live stream of our Sunday 10 a.m. church building service. Now, I hope that most of you will be able to see in person, but for those of you that that's not a good option for right now, we really want to be able to connect with you as much as we can, and this is when we can do that. If you have questions, if they're really technical questions, what you probably want to do is call a technical friend over and somebody that you're already sharing your living space with, and let them watch this video and talk you through how to do it, because you really probably don't want to call me and ask me how to make the tech details work. I'm just a pretty face. I can't make anything work behind the scenes. I hope you guys have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching this, and I look forward to seeing you one way or another soon. Thanks. God bless.